Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and we are still working on the armor quest. Go back at Hazana, and this is the level 40 quest, which will catch us back up to where we are. So we are level 43. So best of 3, whatever that means. Forge Master Hazana has an announcement for you. So we get some new pliers. We've already got the helm piece. We've got the linen sack, but we could use the gloves. So maybe we'll take the gloves. Forge Master Hazana has an announcement for you. I hope you're feeling competitive, Tickman, for Blancy has submitted a formal challenge. Seems he means to recover the prize you cost him with your previous victory. Sigh, he is an overgrown, sulky child who sees his fellow colleagues as not more than rivals in his tiny world. All that matters is who is the best, who is the brightest, and who is the most able to provide immediate value to the guild. Now, I would be lying if I said I did not also take such factors into account. You well know my demand for excellence, but the method we take to reach it differs vastly. Benther would run a guild of exclusion, one in which an adventurer like yourself would have been unwelcome. To lack of sense in that is clear. Ooh. I think I double clicked. Child for words, tiny words. He may be equal in skill and technique, but it is this narrow perspective that weighted the balance against him in our contest for the guildmaster's chair. I won and he lost. That simple fact plays an enormous role in the enemy that now lies between us. And I am certain that past defeat is no small part of what fuels Blanche's present desire to prove himself your better. I regret that this ridiculous feud has drawn you into its bitter maw, but if it means seeing that stubborn old dodo put in his place, then I'm just childish enough myself to encourage you to accept. Blancer awaits you in his usual haunt. Go to him and show your, you the steel to pick up the gauntlets he's thrown down. So let's go pick up after him, is what I'm hearing. Because he's dropping stuff on the floor. Why are you standing here? Why can't I go through this door? Bland. That's your type of armor you make. Oh, sorry. I've had just about enough of Hezena's cotton ways. She's raising a generation of slackjaws. What look like armorers, but ain't fit to wipe the soot from a proper craftsman's backhide. Before you know it, folks start losing trust in the trade itself. Years of pride and tradition are crumbling to dust around our feet. Of course, ever since you bested me in our little competition, me words don't carry the weight they once did. Seems like I've got to take you down a few pegs before I can start putting things right. The world needs to know that old Bernard's not to be beaten by old Hazana's lot, even if it were her prize pup. Well, setting this the old-fashioned way, a 3-round contest of skill. There are no points in dragging this out. So let's get straight to the challenge. For the first round, the finest purchase you can forge. Uh-oh. Since I'll be choosing the task, we'll leave the appraisal of our work to your precious forge masters. I'll be taking the armor to her directly. Once you've shown Hazana your own curious and heard in her decision, you bring the piece to me so I can see it for myself. So I need to take her, my mithril. This is round 1 of 3, huh? Excuse me, coming through. Blancy has already been here to submit his work for appraisal. You have a mythical curse prepared as well, I trust? One of the finest. Look at that. Ooh. This is superb craftsmanship, man. It seems the pressure of this challenge has done naught to cloud your eye for detail. In fact, you have produced your finest piece yet. It is superior to Blancy's in every respect. You think me biased? Yes, it is true that I despise that self-centered windbag, but I mean to judge this contest fairly. And the Rongi's army was indeed forged with his customary quality. But it is thus that the brilliance of your curse shines all the more brightly for improving on the work of a master artisan. Mithril is noticeably difficult material to shape, yet see the gloss of the plates, not a single imperfection to mar the surface. I have cast an eye over many suit of armor, but it is refreshing to know that I can still be impressed. The first round goes to you. Only wish I could be there to see Blanchard's weep when you show him the masterpiece you have created. Well, I hope he doesn't cry too much, because I don't want my boots to get wet. Because I've run round one. So, Hazana chose your armor of mine, did she? Teh, surprise, surprise. Come here then, pup. Let's see this bloody work of art. Huh, well, you've not been neglecting your craft, that much is certain. I can't rightly disagree with her decision. But the next round will be a different story. You can be sure of that. Well, thank you very much. And level up. Sweet. And that's going to conclude this quest. So we have caught up, finally. Thank you for that. Upgrade. We have caught up to my level. So, I guess next we're going to be going back to Adventure Quest. Until then, y'all take care.